Hi everyone, this is Neha Duniwal from Vysh IAS. I welcome back every one of you to our geography series where we are completing the geography class 12 NCERT, and we are covering almost every part of the chapter. And after this, you need not to read this book like you have to make notes or anything. You need not to do that much of work again. Just do the smart work. What you can do is, after reading this chapter from here, just go and read the chapter again from your book, or just watch the lecture again for the revision purpose. Okay, this you can do. And after that, what you can do is just make your short notes inside of the book, or once you are understanding, or what you can do is just open up the book and read it with me. Okay, what I am doing is I am explaining the chapters wherever it is necessary, as our medium is English, so things become little easy for every one of you who is watching me today. So this is it. And one more thing, that before this we have completed 5 chapters. 5th chapter was the most important chapters. Even I have asked many of you to just send me this pictures of this thing chapters on Instagram. You can send it us to on Instagram, on our Instagram channel Vysh IAS. Okay, just send those things us there, and we'll review it. If we'll find it that students are doing well and they are doing great, then we will also come with something new for you people. Okay, so that you can revise those things at your last note. Other than this, we have those PDF tests as well, which you can enroll, because this thing will be ending as soon as like almost we are about to close this, because we have received many these enrollments. So serious aspirant has already enrolled, and if by any mistake or by any chance you are left behind, so you can also enroll it on time. Just make sure that you don't waste more of your time. Just come and enroll it. Okay, what next you can do is just enroll to any of the pack. Okay, just test it that it's worth it, it suits you. Actually, thing is that this is one of the best quality piece Vysh sir is offering to his students. So all you can do is just continue with this lectures, the lectures we are giving on this YouTube channel. Just stay connected with us and just follow these PDFs. I think that will be more than sufficient for you, for a beginner and for a smart work thing. Okay, these PDF has put many efforts. So without wasting more of your time, I would just like to tell you that Vysh IAS is available on YouTube, Instagram, and you can just contact us there, or you can write us on Gmail, or just directly ping on WhatsApp. Vysh sir will be directly contacting with you people. Okay, after that we are starting with chapter number 6, that is unit 3, planning and sustainable development in Indian context. Now we'll be looking forward here. Here you are going to see like we'll be discussing many like Indira Gandhi Canal and all those things. We'll be coming with those things, one of the great projects of the government of India. Okay, so basically now what the thing left is the coming chapters. See, nothing goes for waste. If something has been written on your book, that holds like some value and some importance at certain point of time. Okay, what you can do is, like, if the NCERT has been designed in a certain manner, so that in the Indian context, earlier they're explaining you the population, then they're coming to minerals, now they are taking you to the resources, as you have already read about the resources, as you have already read about how to use them. So now they are moving you towards like what sustainable use you can make, what sense of planning comes in. So when you're going to be the future officers, these things will somewhere come into picture, that how you're going to plan. So we know this thing that we start our day with the word planning comes to our daily life. Okay, what we do is, like, every day we plan out our day. So the word planning is not new to us. Even if we are going for a shopping, we plan the things. And if you're not having certain planning, at times we believe that things are going off waste. Okay, so planning sorts out lot many things, right? So, and you must have also read about that for your preparation of your examination, you need planning and all. So as on an individual basis, we need lot much of planning. So to run a country like India, to run a democracy like India, there also we need planning. So how we are going to move forward towards this chapter? See, whatever I'm speaking just to create a picture of things. These 5 minutes I'm taking so that I can actually bring you to the point where we want to start. For that I have to create this picture, right? Every day you plan your day. So to run a country like India, we need a planning. And what happens for our individual planning? We are more than sufficient. I do make my to-do list. Like I have to take the lectures, I have to go to office, I have to go for my sports training. So I have to plan my day. If I do not plan my day, my day goes out of waste, okay? So it all goes waste. So to run a country like India, it's not an individual thing that can be done. So for that we need lot many people, and for lot many people to group in and work together, we need a head of it. We need a certain structure for it. All right. So for that structure, that on 1st of January 2015, the Niti Aayog was formed. Okay, Niti Aayog. It's a body. It's an organizational body. Okay, so where lot many people are there on different hierarchy. Right? So it was made by the Modi government. You must have National Institute for Transforming India, right? This was so much in news when this new government came into picture. So that is the thing, okay? Next is, we know this thing that India adopted centralized planning after independence, but subsequently it graduated to decentralized. What was happening? First, everything was under control of a central government, okay? One centralized system was there. Then we realized that division of power is required. Decentralization of power is required. As we will give more power to the lower authorities, they will be able to perform better. So we subsequently move towards the decentralized planning. Okay. This responsibility of plan formulation was with Planning Commission at the Central, State and District Commission. But on 1st of January, by introduction of Niti Aayog, this Planning Commission was it was replaced with Niti Aayog, okay? And Niti Aayog objective, the objective of Niti Aayog is involving the state and economic policy making of India for providing strategic, just give me a second, sorry. Providing, where it is? Strategic and technical advice to central and state government. So basically just keep this thing in your mind that Niti Aayog focuses on decentralization, not on centralization. So 1st January 2015. Generally there are two approaches to planning. One is the sectoral planning and one is regional planning. When we talk about sectors, we know this thing, the parts of the sector of the economy, primary, secondary, tertiary sectors. So basically when we plan according to the primary, secondary and tertiary sectors, that comes under the sectoral planning. And when we talk about regional planning, we know this thing that country like India, we are not uniform by space. Over space is any country. So no of the country is uniform. Some areas are more developed, some areas are not neglected one. Some areas are left behind, some are lagging behind, some have high population density. So things varies accordingly. All right. And the plans to reduce regional disparity. So you have to keep this thing in mind. There are two approaches to planning. One is sectoral and one is regional. So we have to plan accordingly. When we talk about target area planning, so what target area planning means, just focus on the word, like what exactly target is. Target means you have to target on a certain area of the country which is actually left behind, or we can say which is economically backward. Okay, so basically it also depends on the resource base. How you define an area being economically backward is by resource base, but sometimes resource rich region also remain backwards. Okay, economic development requires technology, we know this thing, investments are required. So when a certain section is left behind, it keeps on lagging behind, like rich is becoming richer, poor is getting poor. So At times, if government do not focus on certain area, if targeted area planning is being not followed, if what happens, those areas lagging behind, they keep on lagging behind more. Alright, then comes with a planning experience of about 1.5 decade, it was realized that regional imbalances economic development was generally accentuated. Okay, and then planning commission, this target area group. Some of the examples of the target area group are command area development. If some area is like drought prone, we have to target that area according looking at the conditions, how drought goes on. Okay, desert development programs, hill area development program. Okay, the smart farmer development agency, marginal farmer development agency, all those. In the 8th 5-year plan, special area program was designed to develop infrastructure in hill areas, northeastern states, tribal areas and backward areas. Okay, now coming to hill area development, we know this thing that the situation, the resource based, the technology in the hill areas are lagging behind. Not basically lagging behind, they have more of what we call it, challenges. Okay, so basically hill area development was initiated during a 5th 5-year plan, which covered 15 districts, basically those Himalayan districts. Presently district of UP, presently it's Uttarakhand, but earlier it was the district of UP. So we'll call it Uttarakhand, Mikar Hill and North Kachar Hills of Assam, Darjeeling of West Bengal, basically that. Okay, Nilgiri districts of Tamil Nadu. So hills area. The National Committee on Development of Backward Area 1981 recommended that all hill areas in the country having height of 600 meter above, okay, and not covered under tribal sub-plan will be treated as backward hill areas. Okay, so what is basically backward hill area? According to the, if you write this somewhere, like according to the National Committee on Development of Backward Area in 1981, it recommended that any country having height above 600 meter and not covered under tribal sub-plan should be treated as backward hill area. Alright, the detailed plans for the development of hill areas were drawn keeping in view their topographical, ecological, social and economic conditions. Okay, these programs aimed at harnessing the indigenous resources of the hill areas like horticulture, plantation, agriculture, animal husbandry, etc, etc. Hill area development, you got it. Now when talking about the drought area, we know this thing like Odisha and all these coastal areas, they have like drought prone. I just remembered that. Okay, when we talk about initiated due, this was also again that was during the 5th 5-year plan, and this drought prone area was initiated during the 4th 5-year plan. You have to write this thing. No matter planning commission has been replaced by Niti Aayog, the 5-year plans has been dropped off, but we have to take the learnings from our past. Got it? We have to take the learnings from our past. Initially, this program laid emphasis on the construction of labor-intensive civil works, but later on, irrigation projects, like it's more of, you can find this in Rajasthan, Gujarat, the area which lags in water. Okay, I was actually confused with that. By hitting the word drought, those, not cyclones or something, I was confused, okay? And afforestation was promoted, grassland development, creation of basic rural infrastructure. Like earlier when we used to come to this Rajasthan, we were literally very backward. Even today we feel like that we are into the backward states. Lot many problems we face. It's really hard in times, like in Jaisalmer and all those districts, it's really hard. Our life is still very hard. Yeah, but now they are improving. Okay, the National Committee on Development of Backward Area reviewed the performance of these programs. It has been observed that this program is largely confined to development of agriculture and allied sectors with major focus on restoration of ecological balance. Since growing population pressure is forcing the society to utilize the marginal lands for agriculture and thereby causing ecological degradation. Again, when we were talking about these things, when you talk about resources, you have to also talk about the degradation. You have to also keep in mind how you are going to sustainably conserve them. So whenever there is a talk of like these things, resources, their utilization, then we have to talk about degradation as well as the sustainable development. Alright? Then the other strategies of development of these areas include adoption of integrated watershed development. Now if a question comes like write a short note on drought prone area programs, so you have to start it with like giving the examples like where we got initiated it, then what basically drought prone area program focused on. So it basically focused on labor intensive constructions and irrigation, rural development and all those things. Then it was reviewed that what happened in 1967. Planning Commission of India identified 67 districts, entire or partly of the country, they are prone to drought. They do not have water. The Irrigation Commission 1972 introduced the criteria of 30% of irrigated area and demarcated the drought prone areas. Broadly, the drought prone areas where the drought prone areas is basically spread is Rajasthan, Gujarat, Western MP. Basically, the landlocked states will be there. So this Rajasthan is also landlocked with other country. No, we are not on the coastline. So this western part of the MP, Marathwada region of Maharashtra, the central part, the peninsular Deccan one, Rayalaseema and Telangana plateaus of Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka plateaus and highlands and interior part of Tamil Nadu. The drought prone areas of Punjab, Haryana and northern Rajasthan are largely protected due to the spread of irrigation. Like the northern part of our Rajasthan is so much benefited by the irrigation projects like this. Ganganagar and Hanumangarh district of Rajasthan are doing tremendous job. They are so benefited by this Indira Gandhi Canal and all. Like it does not feels like that those two districts are in Rajasthan. They are so developed. Okay, moving forward. Just a second. Yeah, you have to read this case study. Why I have put this case study is this is important. Do not miss this. What happens is when I was going through this book just to make your lectures, like when we were going through the planning of these lectures, that how we are going to move in this, I realized that students believe, oh, these case studies are for kids. No, you get to know about so much from these case studies. Yes, you have to read it. Why case study? Why a book has been designed? It has been designed for a purpose. That's not been designed to just fill the pages. They have been designed for a purpose. Okay, so project in Barnaul region. So basically what is Barnaul? It's a place in Himachal Pradesh, Chamba district of Himachal Pradesh, and it was basically notified as tribal area in 21st of November 1975. And basically the Gadis tribal community lives in Barnaul. So Barnaul is in Himachal Pradesh and they have a Gadiali dialect language. Okay, Barnaul tribal region, it has a harsh climate, low resource base is there, environment is not healthy that much. These factors influence the society and economy of this region. Okay, according to society and according to 2011 census, the Barnaul subdivision had like 39113, that is 21% per square kilometer. It is one of the most economically and socially backward area of Himachal Pradesh. So basically what happened, Gadis have experienced so much of geographical and political isolation and socio-economic deprivation. The economy is largely based on agriculture and allied activities such as sheep, and they are herders and all. Okay, the process of development of this Barnaul started in 1970s when Gadis were included among STs, okay, scheduled tribes. Gadis were included in scheduled tribes. The name Barnaul is basically derived from Bharmor, and Bharmor is used in like colloquial flowers. Okay, so 5-year plan, the tribal sub-plan was introduced in 1974 and Barnaul was designated as the 5 Integrated Development Project, ITDP, in Himachal Pradesh. Okay, the area development plan was aimed at improving the quality and life of Gadis. The process of development, it came to scheduled tribe. So what basically why I want every one of you to read it, like you can use it as an example in your answer writing. Okay, you can use it as an example in your answer writing. Do not miss the case studies, please. It's my humble request to every one of you. Do not miss the case studies. It's important. Yes. Okay, so basically what you read about, like how planning at the Barnaul was done, how it is being followed. Okay, and other than that, what ITDP, how it is being designated as scheduled tribes, how government work towards development of it. All right. Then the social benefits which were derived by this being introduced in the ITDP was tremendous increase in literacy rate. Like what benefits they basically got, being the most isolated one, what benefits it came to be, as like changes came to be like that. Okay, improvement in sex ratio, decline in child marriage. In fact, female literacy rate in the region decreased from 1.88% in 1971 to 65% in 2011. Tremendous. Okay, the difference between male and female literacy, gender equality has been declined. Yes, so you'll feel that Gadis are still very mobile as a sizable section of them migrate to Kangra, but their condition has improved. How ITDP has benefited to them. Okay. There's one more case study of this chapter. What you have to do is, you have to actually focus on this case studies. Yes, go and do one thing, just write the answer of this thing. Okay, just write the answer of this chapter, these Gadis tribe. This is very important. There was one question from this case study. Like people said, oh no, it was not from case study. But this question was picked up from this. Just go and check it out, okay? Just give me a second, please. What you can do is, I'm sorry. Yeah. What you have to do is, like Gadis questions has been asked in your mains as well, like how ITDP. Now, see, students say, oh, case study was not asked, Gadis. No, there's an interlinking. No straight questions are going to come. Okay, we are putting a question from class 12 NCERT straightforward lines. They are interlinked. If you're studying it well, if you're getting the concept well, it becomes literally easy. It becomes, and what happens is, case studies gives you detailed analysis like how government approached and how it benefited. Okay, and what are the benefits of? Just you can write this question. What are the changes that occurred after the introduction of ITDP? Okay, what was the benefits? How Gadis being included in scheduled tribe turned their life, okay, and how improved their life. These questions are not being asked, but what happens is when you write these answers, you get a performer of things and you get to understand like how you are going to approach towards your questions. This case study, still I'm telling you, is important. Just go and read it once again. Okay, why it is important? Because Gadis is being mentioned, ITDP has been totally explained, and the benefits of a tribe being included in ITDP is being mentioned. You can directly pick the answer lines from these. What happened now? What actually I'm trying to tell you people is this: when you read the case study, you actually get to flow with the language. Yes, its benefits are immense. You get to know the flow of the language. Okay, so what we have read today is like planning, tribal area, hill area development, very important drought area programs that was included in 4th. So you can do this. Drought is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just make your own tips how you're going to learn it, but you have to learn it. Do not ignore these chapters. They are very, very important. You people believe like drought area and all these are very beneficial in your mains. And when you're going to enroll to are these test PDF, you will yourself discover this thing that you will literally discover this thing yourself that what I was telling. You'll yourself discover this thing that questions are being so smartly framed by Vysh himself. He has given his lot much, and even after just watch these lectures, read the book and just give the test PDF. I need not to like do any sort of marketing. We are not here to do any, literally I'm telling you, you people believe we have a very huge base of students, a serious aspirant. We have a huge base of it, and we are going to soon close these test PDFs. So whosoever has enrolled, that's very good. Whosoever is not enrolled, then that's their fault. We are not going to force anyone to enroll with us, but even if you are waiting for something, if you are just trying to figure out still, then keep on doing that. You're actually wasting your time, which is even more important than your money. Okay, time is very important. You keep on searching, ultimately this has no end. Yes, seriously, this has no end, right? So come and enroll with us. I'm literally guaranteeing you that this is the best quality piece of material which has been prepared by Vysh. I have myself been through it. I myself read these things because they gives you lot much of updates on your knowledge. Okay, so do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We have completed 5 chapters before this. The 6th chapter, part 2. Why we have to divide these chapters? First major reasons is these are actually important chapters which you are ignoring. These are very important chapters. Yes, these are very important chapters. You have to read each and line. I'm not stupid here reading every line for you people, reading Niti Ayog to. We are not stupid. We are not here to just revise on our things. It takes half an hour for us to revise, not even half an hour, okay? And we need not to even revise. Why I'm putting so much effort reading every line for you? Because I know you guys have ignored it. You guys have ignored these chapters. So I'm reading it for you. So just do pay some attention to the hard work we are putting on. Alright. The efforts Vysh sir is putting for you people. So just watch these lectures, share it with your friends, and do not forget to like and just comment your doubts, or just text us that these are the doubts you are facing, these are the problems you are facing in the lectures, and we'll be there with you. After this thing, we'll be covering part 2, which is again the most important. There also I'm going to explain you one more case study is there. So case studies takes time. I'm not here to rush on things. Case studies literally takes time. You have so much to learn from them. Okay, so be happy. Just take care of yourself. Weather is just switching. So switch off season will be there. So just take care of yourself. Enjoy the process. Be happy. Be kind to everyone. Take care. Bye bye.